Hi guys, and welcome back to Arsenal Army. So Mikel Arteta had his press conference earlier today before the Bournemouth game for tomorrow. So I'm going to be going through everything important that he mentioned in there and sum it all up. Now, the first kind of important point that he made was that he has kind of a selection headache right now on who to choose to start the games. This, to me, sounds more of a left back issue and maybe a left winger issue. Apart from that, I mean, our team's pretty self picked already. At left back, we have Zinchenko, Kiwior, and Tomiyasu, and even Timber now he's returning. So, for the most part, I think he's made the right decisions when picking his lineup for the left back role. But there has been times where he has picked the wrong left back to start games, especially in the Aston Villa game earlier in the season and in the Bayern Munich game. But that comes down to their mistakes more than Arteta's, to be honest with you, the players' mistakes. So I think for the most part, he's dealt with that well. I mean, at the left wing position, Martinelli was always going to be my first choice left winger in this team, but he hasn't been too good this season, quite underwhelming. So Trossard's coming in now, and he's had a run of games, and he has showed us why he should stay in that team. So to be honest, he hasn't made any big mistakes with our lineup. Then he spoke about the player availability against Bournemouth, saying everyone is 100% fit, even including Timber. He didn't give any hints whether Timber would start that game or he would come off the bench, but he did say that everyone was fit. He was then asked about if we were missing Timber and Partey for the season, could we basically done any better? He did say that we have missed them, but of course he added that the players that came in their positions done sensational this season. The last real important thing that Arteta mentioned in the press conference was the players that were rumoured to leave the club in the summer. With Jesus, he said that he doesn't even know where that rumour came from and he wants him to stay and he sees him in the future squad. Then he mentioned Jorginho, saying that he'd love to extend his contract and he makes us a better team with him in there. So why would they want to sell him or let him go? And lastly, the obvious one that David Raya, they're looking to make his loan deal a permanent deal in the summer. If you're asking my opinion on it, Jesus isn't really good enough to be our starting number nine. It's hard because he's a good player and you can see there's a good player in him, but he's not clinical enough, in my opinion. So we have to look for another striker if we don't trust Havertz to be a goal scorer in the team. With Jorginho, this kind of tells me with him staying that Partey's probably going to be leaving in the summer, and I think that's a shame. If Partey stays fit, he's one of the top defensive midfielders in the league, in my opinion. So, although I do think Jorginho has so many qualities to add to the squad, especially the leadership quality, I would love to see Partey stay as well, which he didn't mention in this press conference. And lastly, with Raya, we all saw it happening. I ain't 100% convinced on him yet. Don't get me wrong, he's a good goalkeeper at times, but also has those mistakes in him, as you've seen many times this season, and especially against Tottenham last week. So, yeah, it's his obviously it's his decision, but so far we look good, so I can't say anything wrong about it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a bit of a different one, kind of summing up his press conference. Makes it a lot shorter to watch as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.